Okay. I am back to playing as Serbia. And just a quick recap. I've conquered almost all of the territories that I have desired, except for Dalmatia. Now, I've conquered it, but I still have to defeat the Italian Imperium led by Italo Balbo. And ever since the last hotfix, I've gotten some cool new portraits for my generals. Or the Serbian generals, I should say. And Italo Balbo also has a nice portrait, though I'm disappointed they got rid of his hat, but whatever. So anyways, I really need to, like, how do I put this? I need to buff up my armies here so I can break through Lika in Croatia, get to the Austrian littoral, then I have to go straight for Milan. Unless some other nation decides to declare war on the Italian Imperium. But sadly, it's just me, and my puppet states of Bulgaria and Albania. So, let me continue. What I really need is some more military factories. I'll build some of my puppet states as well. Honestly, the more the better. Let's build some in Vojvodina as well. Civilian factories, those can wait. Also, let me look at my laws. Service by requirement. Honestly, that seems good enough, but let me go for war economy. Let me go for total mobilization. Yeah, I'll do that. I've got to win this war against the Italian Imperium. So yeah. And right next to the Italian Imperium are Slovenia and Illyria. Well, it should be Croatia, but I guess officially they're still Illyria, but I imagine everyone calls them Croatia at this point. In world, obviously. But anyway, let's continue. So what I really need to do is... Okay. This is a bug. This is a bug. Okay. Let me just do this. What faction was the Two Sicilies a part of? Doesn't matter. Back to Serbia. What the heck is this? Upper Aragon. Owned by Portugal? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. Boom. Now this should be a part of Spain, and it will soon. Like, let me just turn T. Okay, nothing else too crazy going on in the world. Germany's fighting a two-front war against not just the Internationale, but Russia. So yeah. So anyways, I've gotta, like... I need more infantry equipment. So anyways, I've gotta, like... we go. No attack for now. Let me just wait for all my soldiers to recuperate. Let me research this. Definitely, okay. Let me beef up my armies. Okay, Petrograd has fallen to Germany. Turkestan Khanate has joined the Great Khanate. Okay, now Russia, they're not doing too good. I'll say that. And the Italian Republic is at war with no one except for me and my puppet states. If Germany could go to war with them, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay, two Sicilies have joined the Reichspakt, so now they're at war with the Third Internationale. We send some more troops north to defeat... no, I need more infantry equipment. Boom, boom, there we go. Free dockyards. I have to research naval tech, so I'll do that soon. Oh, and apparently northern France is storming the beaches of Normandy, and it's only May of 1940. What do I mean, northern France? Okay, apparently the Republic of France, led by President Pétain and Prime Minister Pierre Appel, apparently the Republic of France is storming the beaches of Normandy in northern France, as well as Picardy and Pas-de-Calais. Yeah, they're already storming the beaches of Normandy and Picardy and Pas-de-Calais as well. It's only 1940, and they're already invading the Commune of France from the north. D-Day style. Usually, though, they do it in the south, around Marseille. Maybe the Reichspakt can go to war with the Italian Imperium, or the Entente can go to war with the Italian Imperium after the end of the Weltkrieg, or the Second Weltkrieg, I should say. I don't know, though. It might take a while to end. That's the thing. The Germans just need to reach Moscow. All I'm saying is redrawing this map of the world in console commands is going to be, all I'm saying is that redrawing this map of the world after Russia surrenders with the help of console commands is going to be fun. That's all I'm saying. What's this? Well, the Empire of Japan has taken over the Bharatiya Commune. That's pretty cool. Let me go into console commands, though. Because I think what would make the most sense is for Japan to give back that Indian land to the Dominion of India. In fact, Let me just do it this way. By hook or by crook. That's what I would There we go. Let me also go to, let's go to Siam, which is a member of the co-prosperity sphere, along with Japan. And Siam is national populist, but Japan is democratic under a market liberal government, so... Okay, so let's go to Siam. Let's have them release some puppet states. There we go. That's pretty cool. So now Vietnam. Okay, let's go back to Serbia. Now Vietnam, Cambodia. So now Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos are all national populist puppet states of Siam. So that's pretty cool. Let's go back to Serbia. I need to defeat the Italian Imperium. This may take a while, but it'll be worth it in the end. I need more infantry. What do I have? And the Two Sicilies is doing very good, fighting the Socialist Republic of Italy. Oh, of course. How could I forget? The reason the Entente is invading France from the north, in Normandy, D-Day style, is because in 1937, Oswald Mosley's government in the Union of Britain was taken over in a coup, and the British Reconstruction Authority is here, and the United Kingdom was restored. So, yeah. That's basically that. That certainly helps, but it's pretty much a stalemate in the West, just like in World War I, so... I'll research this. Hang on. I should really be researching naval tech, since I have a coastline now. I think it would be cool after the world, after the second... Oh, okay. Now the Entente is invading Brittany as well. It'd really help if Germany could help out too, though. What about Spain? They're not a member of the Entente. Wouldn't it be cool if they were, though? I could make them one through console commands. I mean, that'd just be cool. What I really want, and what I really think would be cool, is if Germany invaded Austria, Czechia, Galicia, okay. Austria, Czechia. Okay, veto's done. Awesome. What would really be cool, though, is if Germany could invade Austria, Hungary, Czechia, and Galicia, Lodomeria. And just have them as puppet states. They could have Slovakia as a puppet state, too. Or they could just be a neutral country. Either way. I might use console commands to make that happen. I don't really use console commands to cheat too much. Mostly. I mostly just use console commands to make the world more plausible, or to make certain things that would be cool happen, like Germany invading Hungary and Austria, I guess. But we'll worry about that later. Well, Finland's doing really well. After Russia falls, Germany can focus all of its attention on the Third Internationale. So after Russia falls, Germany can focus all of its attention on the Third Internationale. Geez, Poland is already in the Caucasus. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I mentioned this, but Japan and the Fengtian government have taken over the Chinese. So now Japan, Mongolia, they're the main powers in China, as well as the AOG led by Germany. And the Yunnan Click is the only independent nation in China, aside from Tibet, which owns parts of China. There we go. Birth of the Navy. Now that we have finally gained access to the sea, we need to think about protecting our coast. If we focus our newly gained resources, we will be able to produce destroyers which will form the backbone of our navy. Effect: Montenegro, add 3 building slots, add 3 naval dockyard, navy experience plus 15. I'll go for that. And elections will be next year. And maybe I'll put a new president in power just to shake things up. What should I build though? I'm not going to build any naval ships until I research some more tech. And it looks like the Socialist Republic of Italy may be the first member of the Third Internationale to capitulate. Because Sardinia is even invading through Liguria. Argentina and Romagna, and Portugal and Tuscany. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, the Empire of Japan has declared war on the AOG, so that means that the co-prosperity sphere is now at war with Germany. Now that I have an extra research slot, I'm just going to focus on researching naval tech to build up my future navy. Yeah, Poland's doing very well in this war. Yeah, in this world, no one will ever treat Poland like it's a pushover ever again. I'm surprised they didn't recreate the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, but whatever. I'm surprised Japan isn't even invading Russia at this point. It'd be a good opportunity, but whatever. Not going to invade no, except that for Albania. I'm not going to invade here again until let me just reorganize my armies. So a little bit. Better. This is way more organized. I'll send this guy straight for southern part of the Austrian littoral. I'll send this army for UNET. And this guy here. I'll also send him this guy. I'll send him here. Okay, now I just gotta wait for everyone to reorganize. And then I can attack, because it looks like my armies are stronger now. War propaganda against the Commune of France, why not? I'm not at war with the Commune of France, but I still want to see them defeated. Apparently Hawaii is also a member of the Third Internationale. Under Arthur Rutledge, who is the leader of the Commune of Hawaii. And I believe in real life he was some union leader in Hawaii. He was basically like a labor union leader in Hawaii at this time. Alright, let's research more naval stuff. Okay, now looks like this D-Day style invasion here on the part of the Entente, including the Republic of France and the United Kingdom, or British Reconstruction Authority, and Canada, of course. Looks like this might actually succeed. Germany just needs to finish off with Russia. Okay, so well, the Combined Syndicates of America, looks like they'll win this civil war. I'm just saying. Apparently Jamaica... Okay, I already went over that. Since the West Indies Federation became the West Indies Commune, and yeah, just sort of parts of it broke off, like Guyana and Jamaica. What about Bermuda? No, Bermuda's still part of the West Indies Federation, but... And of course New England is a part of the Entente. So maybe Americans can be involved in storming Normandy again after all, who knows? So Moscow will fall soon. I'll do Velt Creek. Looks like the Dominion of India is close to unifying the entire subcontinent, or at least most of it. So anyways, it's the 1st of September 1940. Let me see if my invasions have any chance of success. Unless I go around by that. Okay, let's just continue. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Son of a gun. Stay in the Reichspakt, two Sicilies. You're doing this good already. You've got to be kidding me. This is what I get for saving. Whatever. Okay, I made it a day without things going crazy. The faster the Socialist Republic of Italy is defeated, the better. Okay, now the Republic of France is invading southern France through Marseille and Normandy. So, well, the Normandy invasion probably involves troops from all over the Entente, from Britain, from Canada, from the Caribbean, maybe even from Portugal and Greece. Maybe there's even Portuguese and Greek troops in the Mediterranean invading through Marseille. But anyways, so France is now being invaded on two fronts. Now all they need is Germany to invade from the eastern border. Gotta beef up these armies. Two Sicilies is still part of the Reichspakt. Rebuild. Let me research Weltkrieg Lightship Hull. Oh, geez, okay. Democracy on the Balkans. Serbia is the only truly democratic nation on the Balkans. As such, we are a shining beacon of liberty for people abroad. Effect: gains national spirit beacon of liberty, which grants daily political power gain, plus 0.25. Send them up. I don't think there's any way I can make peace with them. Because the war score must be at least 50%. Now there's fighting along the German-French border again. I think in a few years France will have capitulated. Okay, this is looking very interesting. How did Turkestan get all the way up here in the northern Ural Mountains? Transamur claims all of Siberia. Wouldn't it be funny if they took it? Okay, Moscow should fall to German and Finnish forces soon. Oh, the fall of Moscow. See what I mean? They should be close to capitulation. Current wars, Russian-German war. Russia is close to capitulating. more soldiers. Starting to beef up my troops. Armored units would help as well, but I'm not really building too much. I need more light tanks. Let me just go... let me do that. What? Okay, I think the reason the game is pausing is because there's a peace conference going on. I think that's the Russian and German peace conference. Okay, there we go. Now let's just look at the console commands. Well, we'll look at that later. But Poland got some land here, which is pretty cool. Alright, so this doesn't look too ugly. But Jesus, Mongolia, what the heck? This is a bit implausible, if I do say so myself. As Germany, let me liberate some countries. Or is Russia just too... I don't know. Is Russia too big to puppet? That's the thing. But if Siberia is owned by, I don't know if Siberia is owned by basically Mongolia, I guess. Serbia. I'll see what Germany does, and if there's anything weird, I'll just fix it later. Okay, White Ruthenia has been released. Okay, India has now unified the Indian subcontinent. And they've made Nepal a puppet state too. Okay, so the Don Kuban Union is a puppet state of Germany now. So is Ukraine. Okay. It's only a matter of time before Germany puppets the Caucasus nations. So they puppeted Georgia, now they'll puppet Azerbaijan, I'm sure. There we go. Let me just fix something here. Russia is a country that's kind of too big to, like, you know, puppet or take over like this. So let's make this a little more plausible. Now Germany could, I guess, in theory, have Russia as a puppet state. I might have a better idea. Okay, so why not just create Siberia? But who would be the leader of Siberia? Yeah, I think creating Siberia is just better. Just create Siberia as its own country. Alright, I think I've done enough. Okay, so I basically released Siberia, given Mongolia some territory. Yeah. Okay, Muscat has joined the Entente, not surprising. What other land should I give Mongolia? No, I think this is enough. I think Bratsk is Buryatia, right? Okay, no, Bratsk is somewhere else. Yeah, I've already... Okay, Mongolia already controls Buryatia. Yeah, this is good enough for Mongolia. Okay, and now Russia is a German puppet state. Under Pavel Berma-Avalov. That's pretty cool. Would be nice if Russia could get Kazan back, though, but whatever. Okay, decisions. I'll legislate freedoms. Hang on, I know how to do this. I don't know. Hang on. There, that's good. Okay, I reformed the border satisfactorily. And they should change in just a second. There we go. Okay, I've changed the borders satisfactorily. Yeah, that's a good post-Russian Empire world. And Siberia is led by... Let me turn off the TD bug. Okay. Siberia is led by Alexei N. Grishin Almazov. And anyone who's played the old version of Kaiserreich from Darkest Hour knows that Siberia used to make quite a lot of appearances during the Second Russian Civil War. Not so much anymore. They sort of cut it from the game, and now it's kind of back. But I've never seen it until now. I guess you can only like sort of see it with console commands or something. So yeah. So now Germany has a bunch of new allies to attack the Third Internationale with. Now there's only 2 more or 3 more members of the Third Internationale still standing. It's the Commune of France, the Socialist Republic of Italy, and the Commune of Hawaii. Oh, now Central America too. No kidding. The Entente can always invade them. I'll research Belt Creek Cruiser Hall. The Entente can also invade Hawaii. You've noticed that too. Yeah, Canada can invade Hawaii, and they can invade Central America. But so can the West Indies Federation. They can get Belize back. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, apparently Mongolia wants to go to war with Turkestan. Siberia wants to go to war with Mongolia. Interesting. Don't know how successful that's going to be. And Japan and the Pyongyang government are doing very good against the AOG. I suspect they'll take over German East Asia next. Okay, the Commune of Hawaii has capitulated to New England. Interesting. So, 2 post-American nations duking it out. So, New England actually invaded Hawaii. That's pretty cool. I thought Canada would invade Hawaii, but whatever. Oh, and Herbert H. Lemon is president of New England. Okay, so the Combined Syndicates of America took over the American Union State. And now, Central America, they have to worry about Canada and the West Indies Federation, Guyana, Jamaica, and what about Costa Rica? Okay, they're not a member of the Entente, but I think... Oh, neither is Panama, my bad. So Canada's their main concern. Build first ships. After a long wait, all preparations are being made for the inauguration of our new vessels. This is the first step on our road to rule the Adriatic Sea. Add technology, Belt Creek Cruiser Hull, gets event building the first ships of our Navy. Meanwhile, my war against the Italian Imperium has degenerated into a stalemate. Yes, and Ukraine is a republic now. That's pretty cool. Maybe Germany could invade Armenia and turn it into its puppet state. Would Germany even let me join its faction, though? I don't think they would. Because I can't join factions without console commands. I'd rather just be alone, to be honest. Let me beef up Army 1. Now Army 1 is roughly equal, but what army is this? Army 5? It's not equal. It's, how do I put this? It's basically, the enemy is stronger there. I may have to split up some armies. I don't know. I'll think of something. Germany, they just need to go into the country of France and invade. You know, no BS, but thank God we got the Entente invading down here. Okay, now the Entente is invading Brittany. What the heck? I'm more concerned with capital ships. What are these? Submarines and... Look at my tech for a second. That was submarines and what? Screens and submarines. Well, I guess I could research. This stuff is good to research. I'll worry about the submarines later, but I'll research capital ships too. Even though I'm mostly a regional power, so I think I'd just focus on having a smaller navy of, I guess, screen ships. Not so much big dreadnoughts. Don't really need that. Okay, now the Commune of France is starting to fall. They're being invaded in 3 directions. Brittany, Bordeaux, Marseille. It's only a matter of time before they lose. Maybe by 1943. That's my prediction. Victory of the Dominion. That's good. Okay. The Rocky Mountain ceasefire. So there's now been a ceasefire between the Pacific States of America, led by Henry Wallace, and the Combined Syndicates of America, led by Jack Reed. Research this. So now the USA is divided between New England, the Combined Syndicates of America, the Pacific States of America, the Commune of Hawaii, which was just taken over by the Entente, and there's Alaska, but that's occupied by Canada. Though they could... Uh-oh. The Italian Imperium rejoined the Pactul de Fier. That's not good. That means that Romania could be at war with me, so that's definitely not a good thing. If they even care. Hopefully they won't go to war with me. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's January 1st of 1941. Let me see if I can prevent Italy from joining the Pactul de Fier. If not, I may have to cheat a little bit. go. I gotta do it, I gotta save the game. That's the thing. Okay, it's January 3rd of 1941. Let me go to the Italian Imperium. Decline. The AI messed up my divisions again. For Pete's sake. Okay. I could reorganize my army. I hate to have cheated like that. That's the only way I could have survived. Because Iron Guard Romania, or the Legionary State of Romania, would have just completely kicked my butt. And to think we were once allies. Hard to believe. Alright. Alright, an armored division. That's good. Let's wait for everyone to get situated in their proper places. And the Two Sisters is still on the right spot. Yes, it is. Okay, Cuba has joined the Reichspakt under President Martin Diaz-Tamayo. I need to build a convoy. Oh, the AOG has capitulated. I'll build this instead. Okay, so the Phengtian government owns most of China. So Zhang Zhuolin is pretty much the legitimate ruler of most of China, even though he is a Japanese puppet. Yeah, China's screwed here, to be honest. Yunnan is the only independent, I guess, nation, if you even call them that, in China. Aside from Tibet, which owns this little part of China. Well, Tibet's still a part of China, but it is now, but at this point it wasn't. But the only real independent part of China is Yunnan. The Yunnan Click, to be exact. Okay, building the first ships of our navy. If we focus our newly gained resources, we will be able to produce destroyers and cruisers, which will form the backbone of our navy. We have waited long enough. This is too expensive. Focus on research for now. I'll go until we've waited long enough. So let me just... What am I building that's outdated? Well, it's not like I got anything better, so... Hello.
Hi.
I already did that.
Are you eating something before you leave or no?
No, I'll eat when I get there.
Where do you eat?
At my job, I'll have a Lunchable or something. Don't worry about me.
Okay. So you want to go to Monday to the pool?
Yes.
Okay. Do you go to Daniel?
Okay, I'll call him later, okay?
No, today. Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Okay?
No, that's clean. No, that's dirty.
Ready?
Yeah, I'll wear a new shirt, okay?
What this or
Yeah, that one. I'll just get a new shirt. Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay? Okay, honey.
Bye.
Bye, mi amor.
By HMS Lion. Even though our navy started off well, we still lack the means for producing larger ships. In order to reach full capability, our navy requires a flagship, which will be the pride of our country. Our naval officers have made a proposal to buy and overhaul an old Canadian cruiser. Okay, I'll do this. And hopefully, Canada will be generous enough to give it to me. with my Air Force. Alright, let's send them up. Okay, the Entente is gradually winning in both Italy and France, so that's good. Okay, I'll develop destroyer technology. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. Okay, the 1941 elections. According to the Constitutions, elections are to be held every 4 years. The term of the current National Assembly has expired, and the time has come to elect a new National Assembly. There are 120 seats available in the National Assembly, and various political parties have begun their campaigns. Okay, that's interesting. But currently, now, only 2 parties have a chance of gaining a majority, and thus forming a new government. Which one shall prevail? So it's either the Democratic Party or the People's Radical Party. I'll mix it up. I'll go with the People's Radical Party. So now the president is Milan Stojanovic. Sorry, it's Milan Stojadinovic. Milan Stojadinovic. He's president now, and my prime minister is Milos Trifunovic. Milos Trifunovic. Okay, that's cool. It's good to mix it up. Why not? Shoot, Mongolia's already doing good against Siberia. Yeah, they're probably going to take it all over. tell, I'm mostly focusing on naval technology, because I really feel like I need to catch up. Okay, will Canada accept or will they decline? Right, expand Bohr mining complex. As part of our industrialization program, a new, larger pit has to be opened at the Bohr mining complex. This expansion and modernization of our production capacities will help to support our growing industry, and this will give me 10 steel production in Nis and 5 tungsten production in Nish. Yeah, Nish is how you pronounce it, I think. Yeah. Well, will Canada give me the ship or what? I hope they do. Refuses. Thanks a lot, Canada. Interesting. Herbert Samuel is Prime Minister of the British Reconstruction Authority, which I believe would make him the first and so far only Jewish British Prime Minister. Okay, let's go back here. What's the Canada says yes? Commonwealth of Canada refuses to sell us the HMS Lion. The Canadian government has refused to sell us an old battle cruiser to serve as the flagship of our fleet. We have to search for another solution. The Navy has come forward with a proposal to design a heavy cruiser class ourselves. This would take quite some time to finish. We will remember this. Okay. Opinion of Commonwealth of Canada, minus 50, 1x 55% research bonus for heavy cruiser models. I'll just take the L. Oh, also I gotta expand the Bohr mining complex. What's Spain doing at the moment? They should join an alliance soon. At least I want them to. I might make them join the alliance just so that the Weltkrieg can end sooner. Didn't I already give these guys missions? Okay, okay, the Entente's doing pretty good against the Commune of France. Okay, Yemen declared war on Muscat, which means that the Entente will be at war with Yemen. Yeah, no contest here. So the Kachin Republic and Burma are parts of the co-prosperity scheme. Interesting. Okay, now Japan's invading Malaya, which is a part of German East Asia. And I think in this world, Germany might lose their East Asian colonies. Just saying. Okay, and it looks like Portugal is invading Central America with New England and Canada, so that's pretty cool. And so Meyer London is the leader of the Combined Syndicates of America. He's a member of the Socialist Party of America, and he is a radical socialist. Interesting. Do military-industrial cooperation. With our new economic policy in place, the state can start collaborating with large industrial companies to expand our research in different directions. I'll gain 1 research slot. Let's do it. Okay. Let me look at what Spain's doing. I might have them join the Entente, just to speed this up. I don't like cheating, but like, I don't know. It's just for the sake of the aesthetics of the world, basically. I guess you could put it that way. It's not like I don't know, I'm not really making myself stronger against the Italian Imperium. Really what I'm doing is just making cool shit happen in the rest of the world, so... the Prime Minister of the Spanish Republic? Oh, Franco is. But Miguel Cabanillas is the president. Okay, now the Rocky Mountain ceasefire has ended and Central America has capitulated to the Entente. And the West Indies Federation got British Honduras, aka Belize, back, so that's pretty cool. Philippines is neutral. Okay, Mongolia is about to take over all of Siberia, which is pretty scary. So apparently Italy's attacking me. But I'm holding up good in my defense. Yeah. Just gotta wait for them to get tuckered out, basically. A lot of their divisions are like